There's something that always stuck with me from my time as a police officer. In those years of service, I learned that sometimes the toughest situations, the ones that came out of nowhere, were the ones that taught me the most. And that's what I want to share with you today. How a seemingly simple question about politics changed the way I see the world, my business, and what it means to be honest with myself and others. It all started innocently enough. I was helping a longtime friend, someone I'd helped buy his first house, and supported as he moved into something bigger. Everything was fine until one day, out of nowhere, he asked me a question. He said, "Who are you voting for?" In that moment, time seemed to slow down, and I had to really think about what I was going to say. Now, I've always kept things neutral in my business. I didn't inject my political or spiritual views into my work. My job was simple: help people find their homes, make their dreams come true, protect them through the process. But in that moment, I wasn't just thinking about politics, I was thinking about trust. So, past relationship, I answered honestly. I said, "I'm voting for Trump." And just like that, the world changed. His reaction was visceral, disgusted even. And hours later, it came down to me getting a text message that I still retain to this day for memorabilia that cut deep. "Get your effing sign out of my yard." And of course, he didn't use effing. At first, I was taken back. I didn't think it would escalate to that level, but it did. That night, I found myself reflecting on something my parents told me. You don't discuss politics or religion at the table. And yet there I was, standing firm in my belief, even though it cost me a business relationship and friendship. What I realized was this: honesty matters more than anything. This situation made me reflect over my earlier years, the way my parents, one Democrat and one Republican, argued over their differences. But the most important thing they taught me wasn't necessarily about politics. It was about my respect, and respect for differing opinions. Even when they didn't agree, they listened. They had debates, and they never let their beliefs get in the way of their core values. And so this event, this seemingly small encounter with a friend, made me realize that I was not just a realtor or former cop. I was a person with beliefs that I wasn't going to hide anymore. Not behind my business, not behind my job, and not behind anything. As I've navigated the political climate in this country, I've realized something critical. The world is changing fast, and I refuse to stand idly by. The values I hold, my faith, my political beliefs, and my commitment to being honest are now part of who I am, and I'm not going to hide them. I'm not going to censor myself to please anyone. And I know that real strength comes from being true to yourself, no matter the cost. This experience has taught me more than just a lesson about politics. It's taught me the power of embracing change and adapting. Sometimes the most unexpected moments are the ones that push you to think differently, to act differently, and to lead in ways you never expected. And let me tell you, the same commitment comes honestly to honesty, and protecting my clients is exactly what I bring to my real estate business. You see, I've been on both sides of the table. I've seen what it feels like to be taken advantage of in a real estate transaction, and I refuse to let that happen to anyone I work with. Just like when I was a cop, my goal is to protect the people I'm serving, whether it's through keeping them safe on the streets or helping them find a place they can truly call home. So if you're looking for someone who isn't afraid to tell you the truth, who will protect you throughout the process, and who's committed to helping you make the right decisions for you and your family no matter what, then I'm here for you. I'm Connor with Honor, and I will be straight with you. I'm not here to play games. I'm here to make sure you have the best real estate experience possible, period. At the end of the day, whether it's politics, religion, or anything else, being real is what matters. I learned that from my parents. I learned it in my years of service as a police officer, and I'm applying it now in real estate. And I promise you this: I will always stand by my values and help guide you through the process with the same level of care and dedication I have always had. If you're ready to work with someone who's committed to protecting and serving your real estate needs with honor, I'm here to help. I'm Connor with Honor. Over and out.